Jonah sketchbook, Jonah 2:1. Then Jonah prayed to the Lord his God from the fish's belly. Then Jonah prayed to the Lord his God from the fish's belly, and he said, I cried out to the Lord because of my affliction, and he answered me. Help. Yes, Jonah? God answered Jonah. Out of the belly of Sheol, I cried, and you heard my voice. These are graves. Jonah in the belly of the dead. God hears Jonah. I cried out to the Lord because of my affliction, and he answered me. Out of the belly of Sheol, I cried, and you heard my voice. For you cast me into the deep, into the hearts of the seas. Hearts of the seas. You threw me into the depths of the seas, and the flood surrounded me. The deep surrounded me. For you cast me into the deep, into the heart of the seas, and the flood surrounded me. All your billows and your waves passed over me. All the billows and waves passed over him. Then I said, I have been cast out of your sight. Jonah banished from God's sight. God no longer sees Jonah. Jonah is banished. You must leave. Yet I will look again toward your holy temple. Jonah looks again to God's holy temple. All your billows and your waves passed over me. Then I said, I have been cast out of your sight. Yet I will look again toward your holy temple. The waters surrounded me, even to my soul. The deep closed around me. The waters surrounded me, even to my soul. The deep closed around me. Weeds were wrapped around my head. Seaweed was wrapped around my head. I went down to the moorings of the mountains. Jonah went down to the roots of the mountains. So weeds were wrapped around my head. I went down to the moorings of the mountains. The earth with its bars closed behind me forever. Jonah locked up by the earth. Yet you have brought me my life from the pit, O Lord my God. You brought me up from the pit, my life up. You have brought me out of death. The earth with its bars closed behind me forever, yet you have brought up my life from the pit, O Lord my God. When my soul fainted within me, to faint is to lose consciousness for a short time because of a temporary insufficient supply of oxygen to the brain. His life was ebbing away. He remembered the Lord. I remembered the Lord. Jonah remembered the Lord. God, remember you. When my soul fainted within me, I remembered the Lord, and my prayer went up to you. And my prayer went up to you, into your holy temple, God's holy temple. My prayer went out to you, up to you, into your holy temple. Those who regard worthless idols, forsake their own mercy. They turn from God's mercy and devotion. But I will sacrifice to you with a voice of thanksgiving. Thank you. I will pay what I have vowed. I will fulfill my vows. Those who regard worthless idols forsake their own mercy, but I will sacrifice to you with a voice of thanksgiving. I will pay what I have vowed. Salvation is of the Lord. Salvation is of the Lord. So the Lord spoke to the fish, and it vomited Jonah into dry land. Salvation is of the Lord. So the Lord spoke to the fish, and it vomited Jonah onto dry land.